In 2019, our daughter had a bunch of breakthrough seizures, and they were 2 weeks apart, and they just progressively gotten worse. And it got to the point where she had 3 just in one day. Obviously, that was very stressful for my wife and I, and I wanted to reach out to help people that may be going through this situation that we have experienced. Did a lot of research, and I came across this movement mat. It's a movement monitor, but I refer to it as a seizure mat. What it does is, first of all, it's placed in between the box springs in the mattress, and it senses tonic-clonic seizures or grand mal seizures. And when it senses that movement, it sets off its alarm to notify you. And the alarm, you can adjust the sensitivity and the alarm sound in it. It does plug into the wall, but it also takes AA batteries. And I really want to touch on the AA's right here. Here just a couple of weeks ago, my daughter brought me her game controller, because we do allow her to play some video games, but we restrict the time, obviously. But she brought it to me, and we had some batteries in the office, so I got her some batteries and put it in there. She goes out to play, and like 2 minutes later, Dad, it don't work. Well, they're fresh batteries. I put another couple pair in. Well, this happened like 3 times, and I'm like, my God, this is a brand new pack. I threw the whole package away. And I grabbed the batteries that we normally use in her seizure mat. These Duracell copper tops, these particular type, if you see that, have a guaranteed shelf life of 10 years. I have never had one problem with these at all. They last, because you never really know how long batteries could be sitting on a shelf before you purchase them. That's why I never go to the dollar store and buy batteries ever, because they're almost always junk. You may get a few that are good, but I never get them, especially when it comes to your loved one and wanting to protect them. You need to be able to hear that alarm. You need to go off. So definitely get some of these. There'll be a link in the description below. The price is going to be on there too. I think they're like 16 or 18 bucks, whatever. It's still the peace of mind you get out of these, knowing that it's going to work if something were to happen. It's all worth it, because if you're going through anything like we experienced, we were getting no sleep at all, because we're constantly concerned that, you know, she's going to have a seizure. We were so tired. My wife was breaking out in shingles and whatnot. She's afraid she wouldn't hear the alarm go off. So that's where we were with that, and I want to help anybody I can with this. So the seizure mat itself is called an Emfit movement monitor. And all the links for this stuff is, like I said, it'll be in the description. Now, listen to me to the end. Don't let this price scare you. I'm in a position where I could afford it, thankfully. It costs $600. However, for those that cannot afford this, if you are in financial hardship, there are other ways. First and foremost, if you or your loved one are receiving SSI, you can use their money to get this and put it right underneath the medical. It covers the whole cost. You know how SSI works, but that's where you would file it in there. As far as if you don't have that, or your loved one isn't receiving SSI, there's a foundation out there called the Danny Did Foundation. You can reach out to them, and they will help. They have a program, a process through them that will help those that are in hard, how should I put it? Well, that are hard up and can't afford this. They want to be able to help people. They have in the past, and they will continue to do so. I highly suggest you reach out to them. The peace of mind that you need as a parent or a loved one, like we are for our daughter, you need that peace of mind. You need to be able to get your sleep, to be healthy enough to provide that help for that care for your loved one. So I'm hoping this helps. I got some notes here. I want to share something else with you. that I'm a little bit hard of hearing myself, and the monitor, the seizure mat, as I call it, is in the bedroom, obviously. And when I'm watching TV in the living room, and I had the TV up a little bit so I can hear it, I don't. There's been times I didn't quite hear that go off. Like that happened twice, and my wife hollered for me. With that said, I turned right around and bought. Well, it's a baby monitor that I bought. You can get them at Walmart, Meijer. I got mine through Amazon. I spent like $30 for it, and plugs right into the wall. Works awesome. I'll leave a link in the description below. But yeah, if you have any concern about that, definitely get yourself a baby monitor or two, whatever. If depending on where you are in your house, if you want to set it up that way, totally up to you, and I highly suggest it. So hopefully these products will help you and or a loved one. If you personally don't have epilepsy, or a loved one doesn't have it, but you know of someone that does, please share this information. We together could help somebody. And on top of that, people can die from seizures, and I don't ever want to stop being able to help people. So if you can, please share this information by all means, and thank you for your time. Have a good day.